Fala galera, estamos no Guarujá, litoral de São Paulo. Um dia chuvoso, que o Guarujá tá muito louco, não sabe o que acontece. Treino de musculação pela parte da manhã, reta final, os últimos dias antes da viagem. E é isso, vamos que vamos.
Bom dia.
Bom dia. Estamos na Academia Arena, como eu falo, a casa do dinossauro, na onde eu comecei a treinar musculação, né, junto com o Laércio, e assim continuo. Hoje o meu treino foi peito e costas, um treino de 2 músculos grandes, treinando bastante, se dedicando. Como a galera fala, academia de peso mesmo, academia de anilha, academia de ferro mesmo, na onde que eu comecei e por aqui vou continuar durante um bom tempo. Para depois viajar, me sentindo bem, fisicamente, espiritualmente, então esse é o mais importante, estar bem, estar feliz, é isso que eu tô.
So this is the Hypermax. So this is for recovery, endurance, overall wellness, just flooding your body with 93% oxygen. You suck it through this mask and this hose. So tonight I'll do maybe a little shadow boxing, hop on the bike, that'll take about 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more shadow boxing, then 20 minutes in the sauna. And the sauna isn't for cutting weight, the sauna is to get my body ready for the heat that I'm gonna feel next week.
Oh. See you later.
And probably jump to next pro plunge after, just to cool myself off. And go to bed, do it all over again tomorrow. The work never stops. What I'm trying to accomplish is something different, but I never want to look back and wish that I would have done more. Just like that. Another session. See, I just wish that people could feel like what it feels like to be on the other side of discomfort. Everything you ever wanted is waiting for you on the other side of your comfort zone. Get after it.
Hora de deixar na regra, né, moleque? Renovar o contrato com o homem. O homem, parceiro, um monstro, um fenômeno. Régua máxima. Vamos, régua máxima. Régua máxima. Tá. Vamos junto, irmão. Só agradece. A mãe desse cavalo aqui é a revelação e o pai é um Mr. Foto, tá ligado? Não. Que eles falam que foi a linhagem de sangue que deu certo. O irmão dele próprio, NK, o retrato, tem recorde de trotando, né? Trotando que a gente fala não usa saia nas pernas, tá ligado? Em todas as pistas. O cavalo é um fenômeno, tá ligado? Então nós estamos tratando ele, se Deus quiser, para ele ser também mais um dos fenômenos. Cara, eu gosto de estar na fazenda, eu gosto de estar perto da minha família, então, cara, tô aqui com meus pais, tô com meus primos, tô com minha mulher, tô com minhas filhas, minha filha e meu filho. Então isso aqui renova as baterias, me deixa feliz. Perto dos animais, igual os caras falam, né? Sentindo cheiro de vaca, isso que é importante, tá bom. Igual falam, né? Com um cavalo só, mentalizando a luta, focado, só quero fazer aquilo que eu tenho que fazer no UFC. Hey Michael, good you look, my brother.
Well, I was trying to show up to practice to see Michael Chandler this week, but childcare got in the way, so we figured we would see him off. I didn't know it was a private jet. I thought I was going to Fort Lauderdale International Airport today, but here we are, and you know, excited for UFC 309, and have a little gift for Mr. Chandler as he sets off to rematch Charles Bronx Oliveira. Travel day, baby. Let's go. Guys, are you flying with us? No. Come on, man. Come on to say hi. What are you doing? Just wanted to say hi. See you off.
Thank you, bro. When are you leaving?
2 days. You know? Why don't you come with us? I was trying to come to practice the last few days. Dang, I missed you. Childcare. How you doing? Welcome back, my man. Welcome back. I want to surprise you. My name, dude.
We got Brandon's cowboy hat. We just landed, and now we're on the way to the hotel. Me and Aziz will probably get a couple workouts in, get settled in before all the craziness happens. I think I have like 60 interviews between Tuesday and Wednesday, plus press conference and media day and all that stuff. So should be fun. Just wanted to get in a little bit early, get settled in on the same time zone as Florida, so that's great, and get this fight week going, man. I've been waiting for this for 2 years, so it's time to cash in, literally and figuratively.
Here at Renzo Gracie's in New York City. Good mat space, clean, nice, bright gym, other people working out, so it's a different feel than working out at the hotel. War. War.
I think you'll see a little bit different Michael this fight. 2 years off, I think it was good for his body, his mind, hanging around his family. Getting that break is good for him too. He's going to be gearing up, ready to roll, and put on a show Saturday night. With all due respect, I don't think Charles wants to fight Michael. I don't think a lot of people want to fight Michael in the lightweight division.
All the laziness we had during training camp, we got to make it up this week.
Yeah.
When we cut corners, we didn't do things right. So we got to make it up this week. 3-hour session.
Yeah.
If we want to win. If we want to be champions.
Mental.
Thank you all so much for being patient with me. It's been tough for all of us to have sat out this long, but I promise you, you will see the best version of me you ever have.
Time.
And I will steal the show at Madison Square Garden again, like I always do. You will be on the edge of your seat, and you will be thanking God above that you bought tickets to this fight. Can't wait to go out there and perform for you guys. God bless. I'll see you at the top. E eu como, ficando sem cabelo pintando. O bagulho tá louco. E aí, moleque?
Ficou agressivo.
Vai bala? É, vai. Mesma coisa que tava.
Não, ficou. Aqui tava amarelo, mas ficou. Agora não.
Deixa eu ver. Ficou nada, ficou musicão agora.
Já era?
Já era.
Apresentou também. Já era, moleque. Zero bala. Agora eu só passei um cremezinho pra não deixar cair. Daqui a pouco tem que tirar de novo e... Tá pronto. Tá pronto para a luta.
Toda a luta.
UFC 309. Um UFC na onde que, mais uma vez, fazendo história. Um card importante pra mim. Né, na onde que eu vou estar muito feliz de estar lutando. Então, volta do John Jones, talvez a aposentadoria dele. Uma nova luta, uma nova revanche. Venci a primeira e agora estamos indo com foco total para que meu braço seja levantado de novo. Então vamos embora, UFC 309, aí vou eu.
Pai nosso que está no céu, santificado seja o vosso nome. Venha a nós o vosso reino, seja feita a vossa vontade, assim na terra como no céu. O pão nosso cada dia nos dai hoje, perdoai as nossas ofensas, assim como nós perdoamos a quem nos tem ofendido. Não nos deixeis cair em tentação, mas livrai-nos do mal. Amém. Obrigado.
First training session in now, evening session. He did some work, had some interviews today. So we're going to do some focus work on the pads. Good sweat, but also still good work. He has a lot of energy still, so it's going to be good.
Henry's been my coach now for a long time. He is the general of the ship, so it's good to have him here. We're right on schedule, we're right where we need to be. I just think this is my time. And you got two dudes who put butts in seats. You got two dudes who are fireworks every time they step inside that octagon. And I'm gonna go out there and get the job done. Just pulled up to the studios for GMA 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. You God bless you. Thank you, guys. I just came here for the free coffee. Coffee at the hotel was really expensive, so I just let Nikki book this for me so I could get the free coffee.
Did you want coffee? I'll get you
This is great. I'm just joking.
Would you be down to do some social right now?
Yeah.
What is your pre-fight ritual? Pre-fight ritual, I'm just back there listening to music, thinking about how grateful I am for the opportunity that I get to go fight for a living, and thinking about my family and thinking about all I'm grateful for.
Is there anybody you would like to fight that you haven't yet?
Conor McGregor's been running for me for the last 2 years, so that fight may happen, but this fight will put me as the #1 contender when I get my hand raised. So I'm going to fight the winner of Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan, and I hope it's Islam Makhachev.
See you, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
I think it went pretty good. Promoted the fight. Everybody buy that pay-per-view. It's going to be a special.
Irmão, eu vou tudo loucura. Do nada nós estávamos dando um passeio, o cara começou a bater foto. Não, vamos. E aí, ó, toda a equipe de bicicletinha conhecendo aqui, ó, Zé Pari, que loucura. Quando eu vim, da outra vez que eu te falei, eu vim pra lutar só. E aí eu tava em New Jersey, aqui do lado, né? E aí eu só vim pra luta. Primeira vez que eu tava nos Estados Unidos, então imagina. Tudo era novo, mas a gente tinha que focar e tinha que vencer. Então, nem saí, nem conheci muito. É top, né? Bonito demais o lugar. É louco. Cara, e de verdade, são esses bagulho que me dá paz, tá ligado? Esses bagulho que, tipo, que eu gosto de verdade, não. Faz você respirar ó, novos ares, te renova tuas baterias, te deixa pronto pra, tá ligado? Pra tu enfrentar as coisas ruins, as coisas que estão vindo pela frente, tá ligado? Então isso aqui que me deixa tranquilo, que faz eu tá bem, tá perto do verde da natureza. Isso é mais importante. Vou puxar o bagulho aqui, irmão. Presta atenção, a tartaruga ninja aqui não é que ela mora debaixo no túnel, entendeu? E elas tá quando tá saindo essa parada assim, ó, fumaçando, é que eles estão no bagulho, pô. Eu vou te mostrar essa parada.
We're at LaGuardia here, just getting off the.
Poder colocar na.
Thank you.
Cara, eu tô todos autografados, eu tô juntando pra poder colocar na minha nova academia na hora que eu abrir, tá ligado? Acho que fica irado. Mas eu tenho um bocado também que, mano, que eu tô deixando em casa, então nem sei o que eu vou fazer mais, porque, mano, é muito que tem. Muito.
E aí, meu lindo?
Como você tá, gatão?
Tá bem?
Vou te ver, tá bem, João? Como tá, meu irmão? Beleza, viu? Então. Irmão, short é da onde que eu venho, da favela pro mundo, é isso que eu sou. Moleque favelado que nunca precisou fazer nada de errado pra vencer na vida, acreditou num sonho, teve pessoas certas, então é isso aqui. E aí, pô, feliz demais, é isso.
Michael Chandler, it's great to meet you in person finally, man.
You as well, man. Thank you.
How's the body feeling, but most importantly, how's the mind feeling?
Both of them are feeling awesome. In the 2-year waiting, in the patience, there was moments where it was tough, but having that much time off for the body, for the soul, the spirit, everything is at a different level.
You nearly secured victory in that first round in Houston. What do you need to do better this time around to secure that result?
I nearly did. He was able to weather the storm, and then I made a bad decision, big mistake, and he took advantage of it. He is a consummate professional and a champion, so I've just got to go out there and put it together. And I'm excited to compete at Madison Square Garden again and blow the roof off the place.
Cara, aqui foi, eu acho que o primeiro lugar que eu fiz aí quando eu vim para os Estados Unidos, mano. Quando o macaco veio embora pra cá, ele veio pra New Jersey e aí, né, ele pegou e me trouxe pra cá pra poder lutar. E eu tenho o Rings of Combat, eu passei aqui um tempo treinando aqui. E poder voltar, mano, depois de muitos anos, né, mano? É top, né, mano? E poder voltar, mano, ver os eventos, o bagulho todinho, nós treinamos aqui durante um tempo, mano. Mesmo jeitinho, irmão. E nós chegamos aqui, mano, tipo, na época que, mano, tava um frio do caralho, mano. Eu, pobre, louco, favelado, não tinha nada, mano. Poder vir pra cá, né, mano, pros Estados Unidos, ver se eu conseguia dar algo bom pro meu pai e pra minha mãe, tá ligado? É, irmão, porque foi aqui que começou, né, mano? Aqui começou meu sonho, né, mano? Esse aqui, mano.
Motivation comes easy. You're fighting for the belt. A rematch without that on the line, though. How easy was the motivation and where did you draw from it?
I'm fighting for the title next with a win, so that's the way that I see it.
You don't want to miss it because it's always good, right?
Hey,
fight of the night, fight of the year, every performance, it's always good.
The most exciting guy in the UFC, and I fight on Saturday night. Don't miss it.
Na realidade, esse terno tem história, né, mano? Eu usei isso aqui na primeira luta com ele, no evento. Eu vou usar agora na primeira vez que a gente vai se encontrar, olhar um pro outro. Pensei em algo assim. O vermelho é uma cor que eu gosto. E eu guardei ele num, tipo, eu nunca nem usei, né? Fiz nada mais. E aí nesse time aí, pô, qual vai ser? O que a gente vai fazer? Eu falei, não, vou entrar de novo, botar no vermelho. Diferença que eu não quis a gravata pra isso. Vigia o cara do baldinho.
É o Severino.
Severino, você se vira pra tudo, pô, faz a comida, você vira. E, mano, sou apaixonado no ouro desde pequeno, então é muito top você ter uns negócios loucos. A cruz, o leão do outro lado. O mesmo pessoal que fez pra mim foi o que fez, né? O Potã, então é um pessoal que faz o bagulho da hora. Mas não dá pra ficar andando pela rua aí não de desfilando, não. Eu uso um pouquinho e já passo pra alguém.
É uma elegância. Você já filmou alguém mais bonito? Fala pra mim. Esse é o segredo.
Então é isso, tio. Vambora.
Question for Michael Chandler, all the way in the back right here, straight to the fork. You know, a lot of the narrative surrounding this is, you know, you've never won in Madison Square Garden. Charles Oliveira has a win over you. So taking away, you know, the possible #1 contender fight, getting the win, you know, bonuses and everything, how much does this fight mean to you specifically to fight Charles in Madison Square Garden?
I absolutely love it, man. I love challenges. I love climbing a big hill. I have shed blood in Madison Garden twice. I will draw blood in Madison Square Garden for a third time on Saturday night. Big title implications against a guy who's already beat me, shattered my dreams of becoming lightweight champion. And on Saturday night, I submit myself as the #1 contender, and my next fight will be for the belt.
Are you surprised at the reaction here, or do you think it's just because they're such fans of Charles?
Yeah, I mean, Charles is beloved. Hey, listen, if you don't love Charles Oliveira, you're not a mixed martial arts fan. So I give it to him. Hey, so I fully expect it. I just saw Charles in the back. It's all respect. If you don't love Charles Oliveira, you can kick rocks. We're showing up on Saturday night. We're going to blow off the freaking roof off of Madison Square Garden, and you guys are going to love it.
And one last one for you, Mike. You know, you said in the countdown you were a fraction of a second away from getting that UFC title. So I'm curious, do you even approach this fight differently knowing just how close you were to raising that title?
Almost does not count in this sport, and that's why we all absolutely love it. It doesn't matter how close you get unless you get the ref pulling you off inside the octagon. The fight is not over. Charles came back. He proved not only to himself but to the entire world that he is a top contender. He was a champion for a reason, and he was a champion for a while. Now it's my turn. It's my time to avenge a loss, and on Saturday night, we do it.
And question for Charles in the back right here. Obviously a massive support here in New York, so I'll just, you know, give you the floor. Is there anything you want to say to the fans here in New York? Okay.
Boa noite, boa noite. Eu tava esperando tudo isso aqui. Eu amo vocês.
Guys, good evening. Listen, I was waiting for all this. I love you guys.
Isso aqui é um sonho que eu tô vivendo. Eu sonhei em ser conhecido, eu sonhei em ser respeitado. E hoje eu tô vivendo um sonho. Eu sou muito grato por tudo isso que vem acontecendo na minha vida. Vocês são foda.
This is a dream come true. This is what I wanted. I wanted to be respected. I wanted to be known. Listen, you guys are the shit.
Obviously, Michael said, you know, he plans to shed blood in there and he wants to get one step closer to the lightweight title. So I'm curious, what are you expecting from Mike and how do you see the fight actually playing out?
Olha, de verdade, eu respeito demais esse cara. Ele é um cara gigante, um cara família. Vai ser uma grande luta, vai ser uma guerra. Mas eu tô pronto pra isso. Eu não digo tira sangue. Vocês sabem a minha escola, chute box, sangue a gente tira todos os dias. Eu tô pronto pra guerra.
Listen, all the respect in the world to this guy. Enormous name, great family guy. Love the guy here, but you come for the blood, man. You know my school. I'm chute box, Diego Lima. You know what I do.
Michael, I know the notion that Charles Oliveira is a quitter has been dispelled in a lot of people's minds, but you brought it up in a lot of interviews this week. Why do you think that is still in there, and how do you feel you're going to bring that out of it?
No, I did not bring it up this week at all. It was asked to me about our previous bout, in which case I do believe he had not proven that he was not. Since then, I have completely recounted that. Charles is a champion for a reason. He's come back in a lot of fights. Also, I did say every single person on the planet has a little bit of quitter in them. We've all got a little bit of quitter in us. It's just got to take the right time, the right amount of pressure. So hopefully we'll see it.
Charles, you've always talked about legacy, and you've got a belt to show for it, but now you have the legacy. You're loved all over the world. You have so many accolades, so many records. Why is a belt still important for you, since you already have a legacy of your own?
Olha, a gente tem que estar aqui por algo. Eu estou aqui pela história, pelo legado, por se tornar campeão. Há um mês atrás, meu filho nasceu, e eu prometi para ele mesmo, eu vou ser campeão mais uma vez. Da mesma forma que eu fui campeão para minha filha, eu vou ser campeão para meu filho.
We're here for something. We're all here for something. I'm here for history. I'm here for legacy. I'm here to be a champion. Listen, about a month ago, my son was born. My new son was born, and I said, your dad is going to be a champion again, just like your dad was a champion for his daughter. That's my promise.
Olha, eu não sei quando. A gente não tem, é tudo no tempo de Deus. Mas eu vou estar aqui para fazer história.
Listen, I don't know anything. Everything is in God's time, but I'm here to make history. Charles, so when your son was born, we know that after he was born, when your daughter was born, you streaked like 8, 9 straight victories. So what clicked that made you do that, and do you think that click is going to happen now that Dominic was born?
Olha, não é um clique. Eu tinha que fazer algo para poder, sabe, dar tudo de bom para minha filha, e foi isso que eu fiz. O que eu sei fazer de melhor, eu sei lutar. Eu não sou esses caras que ficam falando um monte. Eu simplesmente, quando fecho o cage, eu vou lá e faço acontecer. É isso que eu vou fazer de novo. Eu vou dar a volta por cima, eu vou se tornar campeão mais uma vez, eu vou deixar o meu legado cada vez maior, e eu preciso da ajuda de todos vocês. Essa energia positiva é isso que faz acontecer.
Guys, it's nothing that clicked. You have to fight for something. I had to do something. That's what you do. I'm here to do something. And the legacy, I'm here to be a champion. I'm telling you right now, I'm working towards that. That's what I know how to do. That's what I do. I fight, and I fight well. I know this. Listen, I'm going to turn things around. I'm going to be a champion again, and I need all of you to be by my side as I do that.
Olha, de verdade, se esses caras acham que eles estão prontos para pagar o preço, eu estou 10 vezes maior. Eu nasci para isso. Eu vou fazer história mais uma vez.
Listen, if some guys think that they can do something and they have everything that they got and they can do something against me, listen, I got 10 times more than you guys do. Listen, I'm going to make history.
Earlier this week, you talked about how you were looking forward to fighting at 170. When you think about that division, which matchup intrigues you the most?
I'm not really thinking about 170 right now. Unfortunately, I'm under 170 as we speak. So Saturday night, we fight at 155. We cement ourselves as the #1 contender, and I win that belt in 2025. There's a lot of fun matchups up there. I'm a big lightweight. I enjoyed the camp for 170, but right now we're focused on 155 and that 155 lightweight title.
Conor McGregor will most likely be watching on Saturday. Do you want to use this performance to send a message to Conor?
I've got absolutely no message for Conor McGregor. I'm 100% focused on Charles Oliveira. Conor McGregor can't get his house in order long enough to figure out how to string together a training camp to show up to the UFC octagon and do what guys like I and Charles Oliveira do multiple times a year. So he can enjoy it from wherever he's enjoying it from. We'll keep the octagon warm while he's out.
Chandler, you've said about Islam Makhachev in the past, you said good old-fashioned American wrestling beats Dagestani Sambo any day of the week. How does American wrestling fare against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu this weekend?
I guess we'll find out on Saturday night. Obviously, Charles is decorated. The most submission wins in UFC history. That's why I love this fight. I love a scary fight. I love an exciting fight. And I love Madison Square Garden. This has become like my second home. My 6th fight in the UFC, my 3rd time at Madison Square Garden in this beautiful city of New York. So I'm excited to go out there. If I want to take the fight to the ground, I'll try to take it to the ground. I think I will take it to the ground, and I think I'll stop his shots if I want to stop his shots. So it's going to be fun.
Thank you, boys.
Pô, geralmente a gente gosta de tirar o máximo possível de manhã, deixar só um pouquinho à noite, mas devido a um compromisso que ele tinha na hora do almoço, depois da press conference, então a gente acabou deixando um pouquinho mais agora pra noite, né? Fizemos menos de manhã para ele poder ficar super bem, poder ficar na disposição a 1000 ali para a press conference. Pô, eu acho que é o que eu sempre falo, né, cara? Acho que mais importante que a própria guerra é quem tá do seu lado durante ela. Eu acho que nenhuma conquista seria tão boa, seria tão bonita se nós não pudéssemos olhar para trás e ver todo o caminho percorrido, né? Ver quem está do nosso lado de verdade. Eu acho que isso é o que realmente importa. né? Então eu acho, pô, pra mim, eu acho que só da gente estar junto, só da gente estar nessa batalha, só da gente estar de mãos dadas, não tem coisa mais importante que isso. Não importa o resultado, não importa o que aconteceu ontem, o que aconteceu hoje, o que acontece amanhã, a gente vai estar junto sempre. E é por isso que nossos resultados, graças a Deus, falam por si só.
You are the man. You are the man. You are the man. Oh, damn. That boy looks like a freaking jump on that damn.
Just want to look like you for a day, you know? And Socrates, this guy, man. My God. All right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in for UFC 309, Jones versus Miocic. And we begin with one half of the co-main event in the UFC lightweight division. Number 7 ranked contender, former world title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler.
155.6.
155.6, the official weight for Michael Chandler. All right, next fighter to the scale, the other half of your lightweight co-main event, live on pay-per-view, the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
155.6.
155.6, the official weight for the former champ, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
First up on the scale, Michael Chandler, official weight 155.5. And his opponent, the former lightweight champion of the world, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. Official weight 155.5 for the former champ.
Fires it out. There's a shot.
Nice double leg. Wow. Oliveira. Chandler grabbed the cage. Watch his leg. Look at the leg.
His leg.
Big right hand for Charles, forces Chandler on the retreat.
It's so quick.
Chandler with a big land, though.
Nice.
My God. About the 12-6 elbows, and that one.
Uppercut. Nice uppercut. Looking for an elbow over the top. Jumping knee.
He's thinking the same thing, champ. Nice knee by Oliveira now.
Full on. Look at that. Chandler's trying to get his body higher up. 12 is skilled.
Down the fence here.
Right hand.
Good left hand.
That's a big right for Chandler on the retreat.
No.
Behind the head. Behind the head.
Big shots from Chandler.
Behind the head.
He's hitting the side of the head.
On the ropes.
That's all behind the head.
Chandler with a kick.
Look at this. Unbelievable. He's so strong.
Charles "Du Bronx"
here. Oliveira and Chandler, John Jones, Brahimis and Elliott. We gave them both. They all got 50,000. It was hard to pick between all those fights, so they all get 50,000. Congrats to them.
In the co-main event, obviously, another fight of the night for Michael Chandler. He was pretty adamant, like beat Charles, go on to fight for the title and everything. Real weird 5th round of, a lot of blows to the back of the head. A lot of your fighters online seemed very confused why the referee wasn't, saying anything about that. Just what did you make of just all the weirdness we saw in that?
Yeah, the reffing lately has been weird. The judging has been weird lately, and I don't disagree with you. I saw a fight tonight that should have been stopped earlier, and it's just, it's...
What do you do with Charles? He's pretty adamant that he wants to be cage side for that Islam and Arman fight whenever that happens.
Then we fly him in from Brazil and sit him cage side for that fight.
Sure. And just a couple other unrelated to the top 2 fights. The gloves that went back to the old, that's a permanent move? You're just going to shelve the newer one?
Yeah, it's a permanent move, but the problem is we don't have enough of the old gloves.
afterwards, right, eventually calls out Conor McGregor again. Like, do you even go down that road? Like,
Who did? Bo?
No, Chandler.
Oh, Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is that like a waste at this point?
Conor's going to come back late 25, so there's a lot of time before we figure out who's going to fight Conor.
Congratulations on your second win now against Michael Chandler. Obviously, you know, when you sign a contract to fight someone like Mike, you know what you're going to be in for, a hard night. But I'm curious, like, is that what you expected in there for Mike to go all 5 rounds, considering what you did to him the first time?
Não, eu não quero que ela chegue no final. Eu venho aqui procurando, eu quero caçar o tempo todo. E é isso que acontece. Mas quando fala de 2 caras duríssimos, como eu e ele, isso acontece, é normal.
No, I didn't want it to reach 5 rounds. But I told people I was going to be, hunting for him all along, trying to finish the fight. But when you put 2 tough dudes against each other, that's what happens.
How was he on the canvas? Because obviously you found yourself in a lot of very unorthodox positions, especially in those early rounds. I think you were basically sitting on top of him, and he was able to survive. So just skill-wise, what was it like to be grappling with a guy like Mike?
Na realidade, a gente está falando sobre MMA, é tudo muito imprevisível. E isso aí mostra, na realidade, o quanto eu evoluí, o quanto que eu cresci, sabe, dentro da luta. Se fosse há um tempo atrás, eu teria apertado para tentar finalizar, eu teria explodido para tentar ficar na posição melhor. Não, eu evoluí, só queria vencer.
Actually, this is MMA, and I think, all you want to do is win, and I think it only shows how much I evolved and how much I got better. When old Charles, or Charles from before, would have, tightened up a couple grips there and wasted energy, or would have exploded a little bit to get out of certain positions, all I wanted to do was win.
That 5th round, obviously when he dropped you and he got on top of you, there were a lot of punches that looked like they were blows to the back of the head. A lot of your fellow fighters were criticizing the referee online over him not stepping in.
With all the situations, with a tough fight, I'll never want to be in the 5th round. I wanted to get to that point. I wanted to finish as soon as possible.
I may have seen a 12-6 elbow or 2 in there. Were you happy to finally be able to use those after so long in your career?
Cara, eu não gosto muito desse cotovelo, mas é bom, né? Caiu bem pertinho da grade, escutei o Diego falar assim, você pode bater de tudo que é jeito de cotovelo, então eu tava só aproveitando o momento.
Listen, I don't like to use those, but if the moment calls for it, we was actually on top of him at one point. Diego yelled and said, listen, you can use all kinds of elbows now. So if the moment is there, we took advantage of it.
Charles, it was a great performance tonight. Congratulations on another win. Probably the next title fight in lightweight will be between Islam and Arman. You fought them both. What rematch you want more in a title fight? Against Arman or Islam?
Primeiramente, parabéns pela vitória. A gente sabe que provavelmente também a luta vai ser anunciada entre o Islam e o Arman pelo título. Contra qual dos dois você gostaria de lutar mais, Islam ou Arman?
Na realidade, eu não estou atrás de nenhum dos dois, eu estou atrás do cinturão. Aquele que tiver com o cinturão é aquele que a gente vai lutar.
I'm not looking for any of them. I'm looking for that belt. Whoever's got that belt, that's what I want.